Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Vicki Howie of ChakraBoosters.com, the creator of Chakra Boosters Healing Tattoos, as well as CirclingSpace.com. It's an online place where we gather together to share more authentic communication and connection. Okay, so today we are on video number 4 in our series on light shadow. I love doing shadow work. It's the most overlooked area of spiritual or self-help work or transformational work, whatever you want to call it. Especially in the spiritual world, shadow is sometimes the most overlooked and probably the most essential, because your subconscious mind, your body, which is a big part of your subconscious mind, can overrule whatever you decide spiritually, unless you really bring your body along. And shadow is about us integrating parts of ourselves that we let go of a long time ago. Now, this is about light shadow. If you want to see regular shadow, which regular shadow is like the negative qualities, this is the positive qualities that are really hard to embrace, right? But if you want to see the more traditional shadow, look for my links below where I talk about healing your chakras by doing shadow integration. Okay, I'll leave links for that below, and you can also watch the other videos in this series. I highly recommend watching video number 1 on the root to just get the lay of the land and what we're doing in this series, and to also understand a little more about TPQs and our tapping that we're doing here as well. Okay, so I first just want to share with you that I'm not going into detail about shadow here. Shadow is just, in short, the unconscious parts of ourselves that we were taught to disown when we tried to fit in. We all have needs when we're born, and we need to fit in. And as we learn to fit in, we give our caregivers what they want, we avoid what they don't like, and we just start crafting a personality, a persona, almost unconsciously, right? Or maybe one of our siblings is one way and we're the other way, just to keep the family dynamic going. For whatever reason, we grow up, we're socialized, and we put these parts of ourselves away that we don't like. Whatever you think that you're not, that is shadow, because in truth, we are all everything. The divine is everything, and we are a slice of that divine. We are a slice of the hologram. And when you put light back through a slice of a hologram, you get the hologram. So we really are slices of the divine, completely connected and one with the divine, and also our own unique beings. So are you ready to own back 3 shadow qualities for your heart? This is the 4th video in the series, and we are now on the heart chakra, which is a beautiful thing. Not as much shadow around here, not so much. But some of us nowadays, we see ourselves in the world pushing or doing competitive things, and we don't think of ourselves in the heart chakra light. So this will help with that. We are going to look at 3 qualities of the heart chakra. The first one, ready to start? The first one, and the heart chakra, by the way, is the divine feminine middle chakra balance point in our heart. It's the point of peace. It's the point of healing. It's the point of equilibrium. It is the point of love, compassion, really having empathy for others. Okay? So our first quality here is lovable. Of course, it's going to be related to love, right? And when we're young, every single one of us wants to be lovable. We want to feel loved. We want to be able to love. Most of all, we want to feel that our being is lovable. We're worthy of love. And even if our parents did love us, we might not have gotten that memo, in the sense that if they were harassed in their day, busy with work, they were putting other things as a priority, they may have caused us to walk away when we were old enough, feeling like we weren't so lovable. Now, the first technique you're going to do with lovable is you're going to go and journal on this. What was it like for you as a child, especially in your 4th year? The 4th year is the chakra life cycle year for the foundation of your heart chakra. It's when we really want to be lovey, touchy, and love just matters the most. It's that sweet little preschool age. What was it like for you in your childhood, and especially at your 4th year? Was there any discord in the family, fighting, any divorces, any issues like that? Or some children were given away, some went to foster homes. I went at age 12. So we have these different ages. So at age 4, how was love in your life? Was it really let in? So did you feel lovable? Do you feel lovable? Any of these that you feel like, wow, I'm so that, someone could tell me I'm that and I have no issue with letting it in, then you don't need to do this integration work. And some of us do. And I feel good for you if you do. And some of us have been doing this work so long, we now feel lovable because we've reparented ourselves. You might want to check out my video of Heal Your Inner Child, your heart chakra inner child as well too, which is another good one for that. Okay, so first journal. Second, do this TPQ. Why am I more lovable every day? Why am I more lovable every day? Or if you want it to be a little more progressive, why am I getting more lovable every day? You could even, if you wanted, just say, why am I loved more every day? But I really love owning the quality of lovable. You know, just owning it, because you can give that to yourself. You're the first one to give yourself love and help yourself feel lovable. Great. Number 3 technique is tapping. The setup statement for this, and again, watch the root chakra video if you want more help with the tapping, but you're only going to need to just copy what I say and do here, so you can stay here with me if you want, even if you're trying it for the first time. The setup statement that you want to write down is, even though I feel unlovable. See, we take the opposite, okay? Or even though I'm afraid to be loved. Pick the one you want. Even though I'm afraid to really be lovable, or I'm afraid to really be loved, okay? Which one feels best to you? You do the one you want, and you can write, you could do one time and then turn around and tap and do the other one, okay? All right, so that's for lovable. That's your home play. It's not homework, it's home play. Now let's look at the second quality for the heart chakra, for light shadow. This quality is, are you ready? Compassionate. Compassion is such a huge part. This is mother energy. This is unconditional love. Compassion, compassion, compassion. It's really big here. Being compassionate. So if you feel like you're having trouble being compassionate, start with number 1 and go to your journal. Technique number 1 is to go to your journal and how was compassion extended to you? Did you have a compassionate family? If something happened to one person in the family, was it buck up? Were you a girl with a bunch of big brothers that said, just get over it? Or were you given compassion? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you know, someone really felt with you, like, okay, I feel that. Like just the feeling with someone, okay? So what was that like for you in your childhood? How was your family unit or your caregiver unit? Was there a lot of compassion? Were you modeled compassion? Second, you're going to do these TPQs, right? And it's going to go like this. Write it down. Why am I getting more compassionate every day? Why am I getting more compassionate every day? And you put it on different sticky notes, put it around and say it as often as you can. It triggers your unconscious to to follow that path of growing compassion. Can you feel that? There's no resistance. If I say I am compassionate, perhaps my unconscious mind might go, no, I'm not. In this one, we just say, why am I getting more compassionate every day? And you can always just add, why am I accepting how compassionate I am more every day? Meaning that you already know you're compassionate, but you're not accepting that light shadow. So you can go that way as well. And then finally, third is tapping. And your setup statement here is going to be, even though I don't see myself as compassionate, because this is often how we see ourselves. These are qualities. Even though I don't see myself as compassionate. And of course, if you've been following any of my tapping, the rest of the phrase is, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. But you'll get that in a moment, because we're going to tap on the third quality. Are you ready? The third quality for the heart chakra, and not everyone remembers that this is part of the heart chakra, is healer. Healing. I am healing. I am a healer. Now I'm going to use a noun here because when I say I am healing, it doesn't feel the same to people as when they own the noun. I am a healer. I am a healer. We are all naturally healers. When we hug someone and our heart moves out to them, we are giving them healing energy. We are always putting out energy. So it's not a matter of whether we're a healer. It's a matter of whether we're a good healer or a conscious healer. Right? Because if I'm putting out really negative energy, then I'm just not such a good healer. Meaning negative just being unconscious energy that feels heavy to the receiver, not negative in the way the mind might decide it to be. Because again, we're working to own and be with all of ourselves. So can you let this light in? I know there are a ton of healers who watch my channel. So that's the reason I wanted to make sure. Sometimes I've seen with clients that they can't take their healing abilities into the business world to share with people. They can't open a Reiki business or something because they've got this resistance against owning the healer in them, really owning it, really being good with it, without someone else saying, you're a healer. And the truth is we all are, like I said, but can you let that in? You're a healer. So what we're going to do is we're going to first journal. What was healing like in your family? Did you only go to doctors for healing? Was there alternative healing? Did people in your family say, oh, we can use herbs to heal? We can hug each other and heal? Did you have a mom that said, I'm going to kiss your boo-boos and that'll heal you? Or did you have a family that was very, we only go to doctors and that's poo-poo. Nobody, they would poo-poo and let go of all the woo-woo stuff, right? You can't be a healer. Hugs don't do anything. Did you have a family that really makes it hard, or an upbringing of caregivers that really makes it hard for you to own your healer abilities? Okay. Number 2, second technique, take it through your TPQs. Why am I a better healer every day? Why am I a better healer every day? Can you feel how your unconscious is going to take that and literally find the ways and study the things and get the good teachers and do everything? That's what I love about TPQs. They're stronger than affirmations and they get no resistance from the subconscious mind. I have a video about that down below, so check it out in the mentioned or related videos. Okay, so your TPQ, you've got that. Finally, we're going to tap. And this time we are going to tap. I'm going to tap with you on healer, on owning this healer. So now though, in the tapping, we want to own the resistance to it. So in the setup statement, we're owning the resistance. And we're going to move from resistance to openness. Okay? As we tap, we're calming the body literally. And as we're calming the body, we're reprogramming it from its natural state of resistance to healer to owning it. It never hurts to go through that phase, even if you don't feel all that resistant in the beginning. It won't change it. It won't make you more resistant, okay? Because we always move into openness, all right? But you could want to tap on another one of the qualities if it's stronger or feels more important to you. Okay, but if you know you have healing abilities and you have not begun your business yet, or are getting it out in the world, or even helping people with your healing for free because you're afraid of the label, you're afraid that maybe you aren't a healer, because you are. You ready? We're going to start with the karate chop points here, and we're going to be doing this for the setup statement, tapping on them, the fleshy point of the side of the palm. Okay, we're also going to go through these points. Top of the head, which is the crown, the inner eyebrow, the outer eye, under the nose, chin cleft, collarbone, what's that called? Under the arm here. Then we're going to do what I call the wristwatch, which is just where you would have a wristwatch right up by your palm. You'll do double. And then finally back to karate chop point. And you know what? You can follow my links below to find out more about tapping, especially in regard to chakras, or you can just do what I'm doing right now, say it after me, and you'll feel the difference in your body. You really will. This is a bodily technique. And when I started out, I was doing so many spiritual, mental, and energetic things, and I wasn't including the body enough. And finally, I did enough root chakra work that I really want to include the body at all times now. So let's do that. Start with the karate chop points. Being grounded, feeling your breath. Repeat after me. I think what we'll do is we'll say, I don't feel. Okay? Or in this, we'll say, even though I resist owning my healing abilities. That's a good one. We'll do, even though I resist owning my healing abilities. Owning the healer in me. Okay. Now for real. Repeat after me. Even though I resist owning my healing abilities. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I resist owning my healing abilities. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I resist owning my healing abilities. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Okay, now through the points. I resist owning my healing abilities. It's hard for me to see myself as a healer. Can I be a healer? Some people think I'm woo-woo when I say I'm a healer. Some people think I'm too big for my britches when I say I'm a healer. And I can feel my resistance to being a healer. And I can feel that I want to own my healing abilities. I really want to own the healer in me. I wonder what that would be like. I wonder what it would feel like to own my healing abilities fully. I wonder what it would be like to share my healing abilities generously. Feels like it would be good. Gives me joy to think about sharing this part of myself. Hey, I'm a healer. We're all healers because we're energetic beings. And my healing abilities are unique to me. That's why I need to share them with the world. The world needs my healing abilities. I'm longing to share them. The more I share them, the better healer I'll be. I'm so excited about the healer that I am and the healer I'm becoming. Release your hands on your lap. Take a deep breath in from the core of the earth to the crown of your head and hold it. And then when you're ready, exhale and let everything, just let the breath sift through your body, just letting there be deep cellular change. Inhale from the core of the earth to the crown of your head. Hold it. Exhale and let it all sift through. One more time. Inhale from the core of the earth to the crown of your head. Hold it and just let it all just sift through you completely. Beautiful. Yay! Good for you! You're well on your way to owning all three of these heart, chakra, light, shadow qualities. It's a mouthful, but especially healer. I can feel the healer in you, and I want you to share it with the world if it's your desire to share it. Let nothing stop you, and come back several times to this tapping, okay? And you can also do the journaling and the TPQs, and I will see you on the next video. In the meantime, watch the other videos in this series so you can just open all your chakras to the maximum as you embrace all of your light shadow. Have a beautiful week. Blessings.